Welcome. This is a PechaKucha presentation presented by Gabriel Dias to CEE 300. The case presented is the Le Mesurier case study. Le Mesurier is a structural engineer that projected the Citicorp building in New York City. The building was completed in 1977, and after this date, a question of a student called Diane Hartley made Le Mesurier think about his project again. The project set the towers on four massive high columns positioned at the center of each side, rather than at the corners. Le Mesurier also designed a system of stacked load-bearing braces in the form of inverted chevrons. Each chevron would redirect the massive loads to their center, then downward into the ground through the uniquely positioned columns. But after some recalculations and considerations on this structural project, Le Mesurier found some mistakes in it. The mistakes found by the engineer showed that a large wind blow could promote the collapse of the building in the heart of New York City. Now, what should he do about that? Some questions remained in his head before taking any decision, and a statement provided by him about his case at that time could ruin his life and prestige as an engineer. At this point of the story, the fundamental canons of engineering must be addressed to evaluate the conduct of any professional that has an engineer degree. As engineering is an important profession, the service provided by engineers require honesty, impartiality, fairness, and equity, and must be dedicated to the protection of the public health, safety, and welfare. All engineers are expected to perform under a standard of professional behavior that requires adherence to the highest principles of ethical conduct. The Le Mesurier case will be evaluated according to the fundamental canons of engineering provided by the National Society of Professional Engineers. In the beginning of the story, when Le Mesurier recalculates the structure because of the question of the student, he is trying to avoid deceptive acts that happened in the past when he calculated the structure at first. He also tried to hold paramount of safety, health, and welfare of the public when the evacuation process was planned while they were fixing the structure. At the time he had to talk to newspaper and give public explanation about what was happening. He explained everything since what was the problem with the structure until the consequences of a negligent act and the repairs they should do in the building. Unfortunately, happened the shutdown of the newspaper, what was not his fault. About the canon of acting for each employer or client as faithful agents and trustees. After the recalculation, he was a little afraid of telling them about the real situation of the building, but he decided to tell everything and prevent a catastrophe. What makes him a professional that built the reputation on the merit of his service. Also recalculating the structure for a new way that he learned and repairing the mistakes made him a professional that develops throughout his career, and he provided chance for other engineers around him to learn more about that case and also make their own qualifications on the building structure. In short, considering my evaluation of Le Mesurier's work after he discovered the mistake, it's possible to say that he did not violate any canon of his handling of the Citicorp Tower. Even if in the beginning of the story he was afraid of speaking about it and was and also thought about the suicide and even keep this information only with him, he truly decided to tell the whole true story for everyone and try to fix the error in the past. Thank you.